Before you guys go on ahead and watch the video, this video will contain massive amounts of Dragon Ball spoilers. If you guys don't want to know what happens, simply tune off of the video right now. Do not cry in the comment section below, because what you're about to see is what happened in Dragon Ball Super episode 40. So to sum it all up, this guy right here did this to that guy, which caused that guy to go down like that, with the entire community's reactions left like this. What's going on, Dragon Ball Super fans? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super video update discussion here today, where we're going to be talking about Monaka and the chain of events that led him to win the Universal God of Destruction tournament. Guys, yes, he did. The fact that he actually eliminated Hit was a very big shock in and of itself, because a lot of people were predicting, including myself, that Monaka was in fact going to be the final person standing by the end of this Universal God of Destruction tournament, in which fact he did. Monaka was indeed the last person standing, and it was really funny because none of us, I swear to God, none of us, not a single person ever predicted Monaka to technically, written in the history books, to beat Hit within this tournament. Of course, Hit through the fight. Do not get that misconception, because a lot of people are going to say, wow, Monaka legitimately beat him. Monaka did not legitimately beat him. Hit actually threw the fight. For whatever reasons that he did, he threw the fight because he felt as if he was a pawn within this tournament, and there was no reasoning to fight, especially after having Goku as his first opponent. Having to fight Monaka second would have just been an insult. So in fact, guys, Monaka did win this tournament, everybody, and in and of itself, it was a huge surprise. But this also means that this will not be the end of Monaka, because Monaka, spoiler alert, Monaka is set to fight Goku. Whether or not it's a sparring session, whether or not it's going to be a joke match, we don't know. But the way Monaka threw his hands against Hit was remarkably funny, because when he entered the ring against Hit, he was shaking in his boots, he was terrified, he was sweaty, he was jibber-jabbery, he didn't know what to do, and of course, he punched Hit just one time, and that caused Hit to go flying back. Again, guys, please note that Hit threw the fight. He did not want to advance any further, especially coming off the fight with Goku. It would have been an insult to continue to fight with Monaka, and the community has been at an uproar, especially during my my review that I did in my breakdown review. A lot of you guys in the comments were saying that this was well deserved for Monaka, because you know, he was just there, he's an amateur, and this gives him a chance to learn, while other people are very upset on the fact that someone like Monaka, a scrubby Hercule-like character, actually got the win on this one. Please note that this is the way Akira Toriyama does his writing. This is the way Akira Toriyama functions with Dragon Ball. It's the least expected thing happening. Who knows whether or not Monaka will gradually grow in strength as we continue in Dragon Ball Super? We don't know. But what is known as of right now is the fact that he will fight Goku at some given point. Whether or not it's going to be, again, as I said, for a sparring contest, whether or not they're actually going to legitimately fight each other, we don't know. But during some time between episodes 41 and 42, Monaka will indeed spar with Goku, which in and of itself I can't wait to see, because we don't really know what Monaka is capable of. Even though he's an amateur, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's extremely weak compared to everyone else. Currently, yeah, he may be, but compared to like some of the other characters that we have going on, like Piccolo and Gohan, who knows where Monaka stands. But what are your overall thoughts on Monaka being the last person in that ring? Monaka pretty much, you know, getting the victory over Hit. Hit was actually able to beat the holy mess out of Goku, right, guys? Keep that in mind. Hit was able to destroy Goku, but now Hit just falls flat on getting the victory over Monaka. So what are your thoughts on that? Do you guys think that that's overall good storytelling, or do you guys think it's a load of BS that Monaka has won this tournament for his team? Again, guys, I'm pretty sure Beerus is happy about this, because Beerus solely picked out Monaka to be a part of this tournament, as a lot of you guys may already know, just so he can motivate Goku and Vegeta to push themselves even harder. But of course, towards the end, we see Hit taking the loss on purpose for Monaka, for Goku's team, because out of respect, and Hit has no intentions on continuing this tournament anymore. Who knows? Maybe we'll see more of Hit later down the road. But what are your overall thoughts on Monaka winning? Do you guys believe that Monaka's place should have been taken by Majin Buu, or perhaps even Gohan? Because a lot of people are often wondering, even right now, what about Gohan, right? But instead of that spot being taken by someone else, it was actually taken by Monaka. Now, I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys believe that Monaka does have potential here, similar to someone like Oob, or similar to someone like Gohan? Do you guys believe that if trained properly, if given the time and the energy and the amount of work put into it, do you guys believe that someone like Monaka could actually start breaking their own limits and actually become something within Dragon Ball? Because again, I believe that every single character does have potential, and Monaka being an amateur picked out by the God of Destruction himself, himself. Says a lot because Beerus could have went out there and picked anyone that he possibly could have found, but he picked Monaka for a specific reason. Then again, we all believed exactly what Beerus was talking about when he said that Monaka was the strongest being ever, in which case I'm still supposed to eat my shoes for you guys. We saw Expert change his games to Puar, which is pretty funny, but needless to say, guys, Monaka beat Hit. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your thoughts only pertaining Monaka and Hit, and your overall thoughts as to what happened with him down in the comment section below right now, because I want to know if you guys are with that or against that, or if you're with the idea or against the idea of having Monaka swerve everybody, because we all assumed here that this was going to be a draw, this was going to be a double knockout, but instead Monaka got the victory over Hit. And personally for me, I think that it doesn't make any sense for Hit to lose, but I think that they're definitely going to build off something here. So what are your thoughts on Monaka, the god of the nipples, the nipple king himself, the guy who somersaulted his way to victory, even though he somersaulted his head straight into the floor? I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your comments down below, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching. Let's go ahead and talk some Dragon Ball. If you guys are Dragon Ball fans, don't forget to subscribe. That way you guys don't miss a single Dragon Ball episode. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys cannot wait for more Dragon Ball, smash that like button. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Help share the video, guys, to help support the channel. It really means a lot to me. Tune in for more, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next update. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.